Hi everyone and welcome back to my valley. My name is Lisa and I have been working in the Frosted Heights lately. So you may notice it's raining right now. So normally I wouldn't take you on a tour of a biome that I just completed if it's raining. However, if you didn't know, when you go up to Frosted Heights and it's raining, it just starts to snow. So I thought that could be kind of cool. So we're going to go ahead and do our tour. We're starting right here. If you haven't seen my Elsa, her cave area, this is it real quick. And I wanted her to be close to, I haven't cleaned up down here, so there's stuff. I wanted her to be close to Anna and Kristoff and Olaf, so I put their castle right up this way. And I carried the bricks from down here on up to the snowy place. So it goes straight into the castle. I guess it's a castle, technically. And I went ahead and pulled in a bunch of these pillars in this whole design of this whole area. This is one of my favorite designs I've done so far of a biome, even though I can't move the dang pillar. It worked out. So yeah, I pulled in some flowers, so they're just very hardy flowers, and they can stand the cold. I did a little seating area up here so they can gather. And then we're going to go off this direction. I didn't have enough pathway to do a full path, but you can't really do a good curved path anyway. So I like to do curved paths this way, where you just do little stepping stones. So I did that all the way back here. And because I put the castle sort of in the middle here, I was able to sort of decorate out the back door, even though there's not technically a door there. I'm saying there's a door there. So we've got a sidewalk and more of the same flowers coming back here to this pond area. I pulled in some of the frozen furniture on these icy areas because they just look like they match a little better on the ice. So I pulled in her sofa back here and the water fountain, and then I put Anna's statue back here. I wanted to give it a more prominent place. I had it sort of hidden in the previous design. So she's here right beside the pond, which is very pretty, and I throughout this whole biome I've spread out the purple trees and the green trees that go in this biome, or the bushes here. And I pulled the purple in a lot because I decided to put the Mickey statue that I just got up here. So we'll get there in a second. But back here in this corner, I did a little spa area. I had one here before, but I didn't like it. It was just too big. So this is kind of like a tucked away little spa for Anna and Kristoff back here at the back of the property. This is like their big backyard, you know? And I went ahead and made a little area for the sled. And I went put the hay bale and the carrots for Spin if he ever shows up. And the little cart that has more carrots, I actually have that facing the wrong direction. I just noticed. I'm gonna fix it while we're here. There we go. Now you can see the carrots inside. And I'll show you this whole place at night as well because I really like it. I put some more of the columns around the whole pond area just to make it look a little more grand, and I filled it in with some of these rocks. And then I went ahead and did like a courtyard area here. This is the only area that I'm not 100% thrilled with, and mainly because I can't move the pillar. I think I could do a lot more with it, but I did the best I could, and I made a little courtyard with this statue because with the purple around the base, it doesn't fit in that many places. So I thought since I've sprinkled so much purple in this area, it would pull it in pretty well. And then back here I've got the igloo where Olaf can hang out if he likes, but it's just kind of a fun area. And then I put this table back because I was going to put some stuff on it and I forgot. I was going to like do dishes or something, just funny for the snowman, but I didn't. So imagine some plates and things there. And then back here I just left sort of a forest area to get to the mining spots. So you can easily get to every mining spot and the doorway. I made a pathway to the new doorway of the hidden cave area using the snowy stones that we have available, and I put one of those stones in front of each mining spot. I like to do that. I don't know why. It just calls attention to it. So yeah, I've left a little pathway to this, and I used these snowy lions here on either side of the bridge and more of these pillars. I used 2 of them in front of the castle as well. They just match up here so well. I really hope that they put in another color of this statue so that it'll fit in a little better in other biomes as well. I carried in the columns to this side of the bridge as well. And this is sort of the shopping district. I actually really like how it looks up here. I left a few spots of snow open intentionally for when I'm digging and I need snowballs or whatever. So this area is clear and there are a few areas over there clear. So I've got this little area here with I moved Kristoff's, what is that called? Stall. Jeez. Kristoff's stall up here next to Goofy, and I put a little cooking spot in between because I cook a lot when I'm making the rounds doing mining, so it's really convenient to have a spot in each biome, especially in an area where there are a lot of places to mine, and this is one of them. You can get a lot of gold here, so I come up here quite a bit. I did a little eating area here beside Remy's. I may put some of this under a gazebo later, but for now it's open to the elements, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it is. I also pulled in some more of the trees. They're not trees, the bushes, the dwarf bushes, I think, behind these stalls to sort of make this area stand out a little more. And then I put some of the purple trees behind that and the picket fence behind that, just sort of make it its own little space. I like it quite a bit. And over here, I picked all this stuff up before I started recording. Over here we've got the line of shops and Remy's house, but it might as well be a shop, right? It's huge. And then I did a little courtyard area here. Originally I was going to do the purple statue here, but this one just matches Scrooge's shop way better. So I pulled Mickey in up here. And again, I tried to do a little bit behind him to sort of make it a focal point with those bushes and the picket fence. And then I like these little flower areas here. I used a couple different kinds of flowers, trying to pull in the yellows from Scrooge's shop and the purples from all the trees. So I intentionally used these colors up here just to sort of pull everything together, because it's a little bit weird to have flowers up here in winter, but I actually really quite like it. And then I did my wishing well over here and made a pathway to it. So when I'm coming to Scrooge in the morning, I just I come right here and I'm able to go right to the shop. And you can actually get to all the mining spots perfectly behind. There's just one little square you can run through here beside Remy's, and you can get to all of this. Oh, I missed some mint. And you can get to all these mining spots very easily. And you can also run through the alleyway. Oh, no, you can't. I forgot that I added the picket fence. Before, you could just run straight over the flower bed, but now it's a picket fence. But that's okay. I liked the look of the picket fence better, and it tied it in a bit better in the grand plan, you know, because I'd put some of these picket fences around Remy's and around the carts. So I like it a lot. I think it's super cute. It's one of my favorite things I've done. I spent several days really thinking about what I wanted to do with it, and this is what I landed on. I'm sure I will change a few things here and there, but now let's see what it looks like at night. Oh, and it must have stopped raining because it's not snowing anymore. Okay. I went in the wrong thing. We'll go back some hours. There we go. I would still probably like a few more lights up here, but in general, I like the brightness. Like, I think I would love to be able to put another one right here beside this lion, but it just wouldn't fit. But, so I used the blue lights over in this area next to the castle. And then I used purple around the statue to sort of tie in the pink for the pink pillar and the purple from the statue. And I used the purple around the pond, and then I pulled in some of these globe lights that you make with, I think it's diamond, so they're just clear or white lights, I think is what they were called. And so I use those there and also in the shopping district. Like, I think I should put some lights here around the bridge too, but I didn't have enough iron last night to make them, and I had been mining a ton to get enough stone to even make all this pathway. That was the main thing stopping me from recording this yesterday. I just didn't have the enough pathway. But yeah, I used these larger globe lights through this whole area. Throughout the pathway and up here by the statue, and then again I used a blue one and a white one up here as you enter this area. Thought that was kind of neat. So this whole area you can just circle around to Elsa's cave area down here, and I think that it really matches very well, and because I've used the lions down here as well, and the purples and the blues are the predominant colors here too, so it really made sense to me to sort of try to make them go together, because she's all alone down in the in the forest. Now it feels like she's more a part of the family to me. So yeah, I think that's it for this one. What do you think? I'm really happy with it. I think it could use a few more things. It looks a little empty in a few areas, but I've got to try to rein myself in sometimes to keep myself from going over the item limit, and I did that a bit in this build. I would have put some more trees and things in a few places, but it's also a little cramped up here, so I didn't want to make it too hard to play up here, you know. So that's it. That's my Frosted Heights. What do you think? I like it. I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I have one little project that I might record a video of next that I did down in the forest. Just a little thing that I might do in every biome. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about it. I was trying to wait on a couple more items, but Scrooge is being kind of stingy this week. I was really hoping on a specific tangled item. And he'd been giving me a ton of tangled stuff, and in fact he gave me one today as well, but it wasn't the one I wanted. So I might wait on that one, but I'll have something for you tomorrow. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed checking out Frosted Heights.